here with a former featherweight world champion Jordan Vucenic. What a comeback. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, it did. I felt amazing. And being on the losing end last time, I really tried to be respectful to my opponent after the fight, and Paul Hughes showed me that respect in the last fight, and that's something I'm going to carry on to all my fights moving forward.
I have to admit, I was a little bit worried, not because you were facing this undefeated Italian, but because your state of mind seemed a little bit, like a little bit unsure of yourself, maybe a little bit deflated before this fight. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, I did, because I don't want to lie, but in that last fight I give it 110%, give it everything I could, and I didn't come away with the win. So it just made me realise a lot of things, like sometimes it's all down to on the night. So I tried to just not be too overconfident, just quietly confident, and just if I don't say all these big things I'm going to do, if they don't happen, then I haven't said it. So and when the big performances do come, there'll be a surprise for everybody, and a nice shock, I hope.
And maybe not be in your head so much either, and let it come more naturally.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said to you earlier, since I've had my sons, I've got 3 now, and they take up so much of my time and so much of my energy. It's almost like I forget the fight weeks upon me,
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's a good thing, because a lot of guys lose the fight before the fight, in the build-up, and now I'm changing. I'm changing nappies and fighting on the weekend. So back to my boys, and I'll be happy when I see them.
Yeah, your boys. I mean, since the last time we spoke, you had not 1 but 2 babies. How is recovery going?
I had a hard weight cut this time, and I need to adjust with the boys, and a lot of that is down to one for them, one for me when I'm feeding them. I need to stop eating their food.
And yeah, the weight cut. I mean, I think you made it with 50 seconds left of the allowed time.
Yeah.
Did that take it out on you a little bit today? Did you feel a little bit?
Yeah, it was
flat?
no. Well, I don't know. It definitely did take something out of me, but my nutritionist, Condition Nutrition, Pete Miller, I really do think he did an amazing job with my rehydration, because that's the worst I've ever felt at weighing. I made it with 51 seconds, like you said, and it really come down to the wire. And I've got to give a massive thank you to my strength and conditioning coach, Adam Hale, and Pete Miller, because, if it weren't with them, I couldn't have done it, because mentally I'd give up at some points, and the thing Adam Hale told me was, you got to do this for your boys, and that was it. I just give it that final push, and I thought, look, even if I miss weight, at least I've given it everything I've got. I've not give up, and I'm surrounded by very special people.
And I feel like I'm always mentioning your walkout, but you did get walkout of the year on UFC Fight Pass last year. And after that last fight, I mean, that song just couldn't describe you any better. There's just no quit in you, is there?
No, and now I've got all my boys. I think that's got even stronger now, and I'm willing to do anything to win now. Before I seen myself as I wanted to impress people and strike and anti-wrestle, and now I'm going to be a complete martial artist. You're going to be sure to definitely see a lot more finishes on the ground, a lot more submissions. I believe I can MMA up is the quote I'd like to use. Anybody in the world, and I'm just going to keep growing. I'm going to keep getting better.
Yeah, and you did say that your grappling is actually better than your striking. Although most people see you as a striker, and you did prove that tonight.
Yeah, I've said it time and time again, and all my teammates know it. My grappling's better than my striking. Just I wanted to be an entertainer. In this business, you've got to be an entertainer, and I'm not one of these guys with the sharp tongue. So I tried to make my performances be the things, but even my grappling's sort of one of these things where, it's quite flamboyant and stuff. So I've just got to go out and be me, and if people like me, then they like me, and I hope that they do.
Did anything surprise you from Ferranti? Because, of course, a lot of people were saying, well, he hasn't faced anyone as experienced, but at the same time, did you think, okay, well, maybe I haven't seen the best of him yet?
Yeah, because, it's hard to get a tell on. There was no grappling, not footage of him, because, we finished everybody quite quick with the hands, and I think it makes you dangerous when you're undefeated your whole career, because you believe in yourself. You're undefeated for a reason. You really believe it. And, we come out and he was trying to put hands on me and stuff like that. And he did catch me with a nice shot at the beginning. And I think at the back of my head, it's going to take a few fights to get out of it. But, I panicked straight away. Oh, what about if he cut me? So that's why I shot for the takedown and maybe panic shot a little bit. But that's just going to come. I'll iron that out. It's like creases in the top. I'll get the iron out, and I'll just keep ironing it out. And eventually it'll be wearable.
And lastly, your beautiful fiancée Regan had a special request. I saw on her story today. She was hoping you could sing a song like Tyson Fury. So, I mean, you didn't get to do it in the cage, but she's there right now. Have you got? Did you prepare something?
It actually happened now. I'm only joking. I'll sing for her later on behind closed doors. I'll give her a special performance.
Is that good enough, Regan? Okay.
Hopefully not too special. I don't want another kid coming anytime soon.
Oh. All right, good enough then.
No,
Thank you so much. All right,
you.
congrats.